circle representing Shamash, the Assyrian sun god who was believed to give life to all things on earth. Finally, atop the flag, there stands a royal insignia of the famous Assyrians, Sargon II, signifying the might and great civilization achieved by the Assyrians. Most importantly, the flag represents for each Assyrian the current struggle of our people, enduring in their Christian faith and national identity. As Assyrians, we were the first people to accept Christianity. Thus, it is only fitting that the Assyrian Church of the East, who has maintained and protected the language both written and spoken of Assyrians' culture, heritage, and identity, sponsor such an event today where some of our ancient customs will be on display. The shields you see were donated by Reverend Father Core Bishop Oshana Cannon to this parade. Puabi. 2,600 years before Christ, Queen Puabi, or Shubad, of Ur was known to have 2 royal harps. These are some of the oldest instruments ever discovered. Notice Queen Puabi's very distinct and intricate gold headdress with 3 meadow flowers atop. The headdress was discovered in her tomb when it was excavated. This replica headdress was created by Abe and Melody Aziz. What we know about this beautiful queen comes from the remains and treasures found in the Royal Cemetery of Ur in the 1920s. Thank you to Miss Janet Hormoz for this costume. Yaba. Queen Yaba, meaning beautiful, was the wife of Tiglath-Pileser III, who reigned from 744 to 727 before Christ, and is known for the gold crown and vast gold treasures that were found in 1989 in the royal tombs of Nimrud Palace. With her were buried Queen Benito and Queen Atalia. Costumes by Janet Hormoz, crown by Justine Piero. Atalia. Queen Atalia, wife of King Sargon II, reigned 721 to 705 BC, was mentioned in inscribed objects found in the Nimrud tombs, and was known to have much gold treasures, and owned a mirror with a handle shaped like a palm tree. Found also in Nimrud was the carved ivory commonly called the Assyrian Mona Lisa of Nimrud. Sargon II later moved his capital to Dur-Sharokin for Sabad. Queen Naqi'a, or Zakutu, reigned 730 to 668 BC. She was the wife of King Sennacherib, daughter-in-law of Sargon II, mother of Esarhaddon, and grandmother of Ashurbanipal. Her king Sennacherib is known for have created the Hanging Gardens of Nineveh with massive aqueducts and the invention of the Archimedes screw. Queen Libbali-Sharat. Queen Libbali-Sharat was the wife of Ashurbanipal, king of Assyria, king of the world. He was the last of the great kings of the Assyrian Empire. This strong and educated ruler of Assyria was known for the Ashurbanipal library of cuneiform writings, one of the first libraries of the known world, and for being an ambitious warrior. This relief, commonly called the banquet scene, was originally found in the Ashurbanipal Palace in Nineveh, and will soon be on display at the Getty Museum in Los Angeles for 3 years on loan from the British Museum. These beautiful costumes were designed and created by Gewargis Daniel and Janet Hormoz. Notice the intricate embroidery on the king's cape of the Star of Shamash, and the Assyrian rosette flower. Both of these have been found on many ancient Assyrian palace reliefs. As well, notice the embroidered Assyrian tree of life, represented by a series of nodes and crisscrossing lines. It held important religious meaning to the ancient Assyrians. Our last Assyrian queen had a breathtaking beauty. She epitomized elegance and royalty. She possessed the undeniable essence that would lead to legends being told about her throughout the world for centuries to come. Much of what is known about this queen belongs to the world of lore and legend. However, history states that she was a real figure and the Assyrian wife of Shamasha V. Her existence is verified by the inscriptions on the monument stela after her name. Yet, when her powerful Assyrian king died, and the prince heir Adad Narari III was still too young to rule, this beautiful and elegant queen had to transform herself to maintain the great Assyrian kingdom. After her husband's death, she reigned from 811 to 806 BC. She would have thus been in control of the vast Assyrian Empire at that time. What is more amazing is that she was the first female monarch of the world has known, almost 800 years prior to the reign of Cleopatra in Egypt. This queen achieved remarkable fame and power in her lifetime and beyond. According to contemporary records, she had considerable influence at Assyrian court. This would explain how she was able to maintain the throne after her husband's death. It was not common for women to possess positions of authority in the Assyrian Empire, and to have a woman ruler would have been unthinkable. Not only did this queen become the new ruler of the Assyrian Empire, she became a fierce warrior and led her powerful military in its campaigns. This legendary Assyrian warrior queen known to take her chariot and lead her military into battle. She was none other than Queen Semiramis, Shammuramat, meaning my name is exalted. She is best known to Assyrians today as Shamiram. I present to you Shamiram, Queen of Assyria.
Big round of applause for our queen.